Bad news. Oh man, it's out there. It looks like somebody is trying to throw Devin the Dream Haney under the bus by not pointing him to a Ryan Garcia rematch. Eddie Hearn. What's Eddie Hearn doing? Setting him up for a loss with Liam Perro. Let's talk about that and how I just do not think that that needs to take place. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 140-pound division where it appears as if Eddie Hearn ain't really feeling Devin Haney no more and is trying to feed this man to the wolves. And I just do not want to stand for it. As news comes out that they are looking at a fight with the IBF 140-pound champion Liam Perro, who recently defeated Subriel Matias in Puerto Rico of all places to snatch his belt. Now, if we were holding this conversation a year ago, this would be a very different conversation if we said, hey, we got Eddie Hearn trying to make a fight with Devin Haney and Liam Perro. We'd say, oh, really? Oh, I don't want to see that. Sounds like a mismatch to me, King Hanos. King Hanos is on another level from Liam Perro. He is the youngest undisputed champion in history. I mean, the four-belt era. He is a former undisputed champion. He's a champion in his second weight division, or will be soon if it was a year ago and we're talking about it. Because I don't know if a year ago he had fought Regis Prograis, but you get my point. It would have been a different conversation before the thumping that was heard round the boxing world, that was cleared up, supposedly, by the failed PED test heard around the boxing world by Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia did both of those, thumped that boy up and popped. So Devin is undisputed. Devin is undefeated again. But he was affected, so he had to give his belt up, become champion in recess. Now he said, I'm back. And what does he want to do? He don't want to fight Alberto Puello, coming off of a knockout. I'm sorry. He didn't get knocked out. He got knocked down a lot of times. He got beat up. One-sided whooping. He don't want to come off that and go right to Puello. And then on top of it, to have the cheating stuff going on, he don't want that. He believes that dude cheated. Many people believe that he cheated. Good, very solid arguments for that man cheating. He very well may have cheated. Let's assume he cheated. No, man, you know, that'll rattle you a little bit. You got to go fight somebody else first before, you know, you fight somebody like Puello, who just beat Gary Antoine Russell, one of the best up-and-coming fighters in boxing. Undefeated. Bunch of knockouts. 100% knockout percentage, I think Gary Antoine Russell had, and Puello still pulled it out. I thought it was a close fight, but good decision for Puello. I don't have a problem with it. So you think, okay, well, where's the soft touch? Where's the soft pillow for the champion in recess to fight if the WBC allows it to take place? You know how boxing rules go. So they say, hey, how about Liam Perro? Good place to land? No. That's not a good place to land. Because Liam Perro, let's just be real. Aside from what he can do as a fighter and analyzing what Liam Perro does as a fighter, look where he is in his career. Look at the momentum that he has. Liam Perro just beat Subriel Matias handily. A guy that was considered Subriel Matias, one of the best guys at 140 pounds, and this guy handled him easy in his hometown. Why wouldn't he think for a second that he ain't the man? Why wouldn't his confidence be on blast right now? On blast, man. I'm sticking, moving, pop, mop. What? Take some shots from a big puncher. It doesn't matter. I can stand there if I need to for a second. Let these hands run. He's feeling good. So you're going to go fight him coming off of getting thumped, and you got thumped. You can say he cheated. That's cool, but he cheated and thumped you. He cheated, then he thumped you. So the thumping is still there, even though the cheating is there. You got thumped. You can't unthump yourself. Now, just like you say, hey, man, you can't unsee that ass whooping. You cannot untake that ass whooping. When you were a little child and you was getting whooped, your parent, put some of that affirmative love on you. You had to take it. You couldn't untake it. You got whooped. When you pulled out the little whipping stick, pop, pop. That's what happened to Devin. He got whooped. So one guy's doing the whooping, just experienced doing the whooping. The other guy just experienced getting a whooping. Mentally, they're brought a little closer. One is tentative, one is aggressive. You know what I mean? What do they call that? A cur dog? We don't know, man. We don't know the effect of that mauling. And whether or not he's going to be willing to go to battle again like that, man, we don't know. So to go in there with a guy on a high like that in his career, I don't like that for Devin, man. I like that fight. Quite honestly, I like the fight with Ryan better. And I'm telling you, if I'm Devin's camp, I like that fight better. Because it answers a lot of questions, man. If you can go in there with Ryan Garcia and you can beat Ryan Garcia and you really believe that was cheating, then go out there, whatever you got to do, fight Ryan Garcia. If you don't fight Ryan Garcia, fight somebody that you are going to run through that is not on a high. Don't try to go for the mountaintop, a different mountaintop. No, you just got beat up on the top of that mountain. Climb that mountain. I think I'll go for that one. Thinking that, I was better than the guy that beat me. So I'll be better than this other guy too. Even though the guy beat you, you did take that loss. You spent a considerable amount of time with that loss on your head. I don't like it. And that's why I'm saying that I think Eddie Hearn is not doing him well with this fight. Not doing him well with the fight. I think you're better to... You're going to have to take less money. But it is what it is. I think if you're going to fight, Devin need to fight somebody that he can get a good win on and then get in the ring with Ryan again. Or just go straight to Ryan. Liam Perro is a bad matchup. Really, truly. I think Liam Perro is a really bad matchup. And I think that Eddie Hearn knows that. And I think that if you look at the money conversations that Eddie Hearn has had, just not him personally, not saying he's a bad guy, like he's making some decision that, is unreasonable decision or I could read his mind, but sitting in the position that he is in, looking at what he's looking at, to a guy like Devin and Bill that have not been loyal. And Eddie Hearn has said it. He said, yeah, Devin has been. Devin calls me. Devin's a good guy. He's been loyal, but that is implying that Bill hasn't been. And since Bill ain't the source of the money, Eddie is. It's a real big thing, man. It's a real big thing. So anyway, that's my take on the matter. I don't like the fight. I think that's bad news. I want Devin Haney to do well. And I want him to be able to get back and we can get the answer to this question with Ryan Garcia. Was it the cheating or was it not the cheating that allowed Ryan to do what he did? Because I think we need to close that chapter. I think Devin needs to close that chapter. I think the boxing world needs to close that chapter with a fight. My take, but let me know what you think. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.